E te iti, e tera I te katoa, nau mai hoki mai ki te whakataitai pāwhiti poro. Ā motu, mona kura tuarua, tēnei te mihi atu kia koutou, ko Harley Wall tōku ingoa, māua ko Maya Williams, nā kai whakapāho, mō tēnei pāpāhotanga. Ko tēnei te kēmu tuarua, o te rā nei te rā tuatoru. Wanganui nā kapa Paeroa, nā tīma Paeroa, nā kura Paeroa, a Fraser High School, rātou ko Paeroa College. Maya, we've had some awesome games in the mixed grade, te wāhanga hanumi, in the last few days. One of these schools I think you've got a bit of knowledge about, but we won't spoil that surprise just yet. Just speaking in general about the mixed grade, what are your thoughts in terms of it being just so popular and having so many teams?
Yeah, 43 teams blew my mind when I seen that. I looked and it was 92 teams. I was like, oh, I wonder what the breakup is. 43 teams in mixed doesn't surprise me at all in terms of that there are that many teams. I guess when you look at it logistically for a lot of our schools, it's probably easier to find 6 girls and 6 boys from a school of 300 than 12 of single sex. So yeah, no, it's fantastic that we have so many mixed teams here, and the quality. I've always thought mixed is our strength in this country, not to put down men's or women's at all. I just wish the focus was more on that as we see the Paeroa College team just coming across to this sub-box near us. You do have a bit of knowledge of one of these teams, Fraser High School actually. They're a school from Hamilton. Massive school, proud school, very good at many sports.
Do we have the towels? Yeah, we do.
Coach Suati, excellent coach there. So now should be a ripper of a game. Fraser High School, you see their names up there. Kahi Knight, Leaf, Makoni, Simon, Tormu, Henderson. So a heap of great players in that team. Both of these teams are actually playing for, I think, 17th and 18th. It's almost like a final of sorts of that next tier down. So 5 teams in most of these pools. The top 2 go up into that championship part. The 3rd team come into the next part. And that's where I think both of these teams finished 3rd in their respective pools from day one. And then they've won their way all the way through because it's knockout stage from that part. Won every game since, and that gets them to this sort of final of that mid-tier of the 43 teams.
Ko te mea pai ki a hau, ko etahi kura nui, ko etahi kura iti, ka tākoro nei I te pai kotahi. So no matter how small some of our schools are, no matter how big some of our schools are, they get the opportunity to represent their kura, their rohe, and of course their whānau. Here at New Zealand Secondary Schools, we can see Paeroa College getting ready to tap off. You can see them in the green and gold. Ki te taha mātou, e tātari nei te kapa, te kura o Fraser High School, e mau nei I te kākahu, kahurangi.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, really excited, Harley. I won't lie that Paeroa College is here. Obviously, you get the privilege of being deputy principal at the high school. Really proud school, loves the touch. So stoked to see these kids here. Big shout out to Coach Jason Dick, an ex-student, but been in Hamilton for a long time. Willing to give up his time to come back and support, and all the amazing parents that are involved in this team too, and here supporting. So good luck to both teams. As we see Nuth, unfortunately, Northern Youth, one of our juniors, real talent in the Whakaata Māori, New Zealand Māoris.
Just a little bobble on the first play as we see Fraser High School marching their way up the field.
Marching, they're absolutely smoking it down here, Harley. That is the best set we've seen from a mixed team so far. Whakaata touch and pass, unfortunately. That was a lethal set, Harley, from that turnover. They just went straight into it. Fraser High School ain't here to muck around.
Kua tika te timata ki te kura o Fraser High School. Hoi, me pehea e whakautu nei a Paeroa College.
onion sauce.
Cooper Morrison there, the 14, just gets caught with that one. Solid set, giving the ball away in the area they want. Now this is where Paeroa are going to really have to step up. They can't let this Fraser team march their way down. Another solid set here from Fraser. Struggling to see their numbers at the moment. Harley. Come back to this middle section of the field. Oh, now we're just drawing pass. Morrison, does he get out there? Referee says no, he doesn't. We had a collision in the background. First touchdown, Harley, to Fraser High School. All set up by Luca Vandenberg, the number 11. Beautiful drawing pass there also. Titoko, the 12, and a touchdown by the winger for Fraser High School.
Ai, kia hia mo te iwi I te piro tuatahi o te kemu nei. Ka karanga a te iwi e matakitaki mai nei. And of course, if you're in the Rotorua area, there's plenty of touch action. Make sure you come down. We've got all the finals actions taking place this afternoon. If you can't join us in person, of course, we'll be broadcasting live the first final, which will be the mixed final, from 1:50, followed by the girls and boys. We see Paeroa College on attack now. Fifth touch.
Phoenix Kane there, the number 7 for Paeroa College. Definitely a key player in this game if Paeroa College are able to get across the line. Incredible talent in every sport he tries. Very intelligent young man too. Much better touch there. Fraser very well drilled in this area of the field, aren't they, Harley? They've got their settle pattern and they just stick to it. It's working really well for them so far in this one. TJ Simon now with the ball, trying to get through. Good touch there from McKay. Much better start to this set. Now McGann. See the area there into dummy half. McCain staying on just to make sure he can keep that momentum up. Alexander joins the fray. Alexander here. Who's he with? Nuth. Rylan Nuth. Goes to this left-hand side. Big pass. Tell you what I've been impressed with. Obviously, I've gone and watched a few of the games. Zara McCullum. Safe pair of hands, and now I've said it. She'll probably drop the next one, Harley.
Equally to the defensive efforts there from Kahiwatene. I'm really impressed at how well Fraser are able to find extra metres and just get a couple extra steps down the field to help set them up for their strike. Play hoi, kua pau te kote pā on that occasion. Paeroa College in INA.
Fraser absolutely dominating that orange zone. Without a doubt, they are winning that part of the game. Very direct, but like you say, when the pass option is on, to get in behind the defence, they're doing that fantastically well. Very skilled, strong female players, Fraser. Just a draw and pass. Yeah, unfortunately, the referees can't disappear, unlike that 7th player in the last game, Harley. We just see again that footwork from, I think it was number 5, Hippie. Got some pretty famous parents, doesn't she, Harley?
Certainly, and you can see where the dancing feet come from. Hoi. Kua taka te poro. Kua kite I te tahi atu. I te wā. Ka whakahukia. Ina ene a e Paeroa College. Ko tahi te piro ana ke I tēnei kemu. Aha kua kātahia no tātou kua timata.
Yeah, no direction there in that set. Can they make something out of it here, though? Picks up. Where does he go back to? Goes short. Good save defence there. Excellent touch. He's had a solid start. Titoko. She is with the ball. Number 12, Fraser High. Like what she does too in the roll ball. Gets to the side. We've seen a lot of ruck infringements in the last game. Fundamentally very sound. Titoko. They're just through this orange zone. They're getting away with everything they want, aren't they? This Fraser team, very smooth. Simon, what can he do this time? Referee said he's onside.
It's a tight battle between these two teams. Certainly the focus for now. Trying to win that orange zone, getting the fundamentals right.
Little late cut there. Unfortunately, Doak couldn't keep that one. Good defence, Fraser. You see Alexander and Doak probably a little bit too shallow too on the cut. Need to be a little bit deeper so the defender can't double off. Alexander now making a couple in a row. You almost don't even need to talk through that zone when Fraser had the ball. They're just really, really well drilled, and I just like the skill level of the Fraser team too. Strong in the ruck, good passes, and eyes up. They can see those spaces are on. Really impressive. Actually surprised the Downs playing for 17 and 18.
And such is the strength of the mixed grade this year. There's been some really strong talent. Of course, the semi-finals and all of the different results are all underway at the same time. So, of course, if you're wondering how perhaps your school is going, make sure you head along to the Touch NZ website. It'll update frequently after each round.
Good defence, Paeroa College managed to get 3 turnovers right around their halfway mark, which has given them a good opportunity. Have to see McCain out here in this time, though. He's really the best threat Paeroa have to set things up. Just really confident. See him here. Working with Connor Young and Miles Sylvester. He looked to go through. Oh, so close. Unlucky there, Sylvester. Nearly scored the first touchdown for Paeroa College.
Just the timing on that pass there, you can see he was trying to reach around the outside of the Fraser High School defender. As we see Fraser High School this time, just overstepping. Oa te maka te karanga, te ki atu. A te kai wawau.
A lot going in favour of Paeroa College here. So they need to make the most of it while they're getting these opportunities. If that does change, and Fraser gets this much position and good field position. Young and Sylvester together now to McCain. McCain, he'll probably be looking to wrap around, I'd say. He'll get Young to drop. Sylvester get a ball off the ground. He steps back in as he looks to go long. Beautiful pass, unfortunately. Went to the knee rather than hand. I like it though, in terms of the intention, the setup, good direction. Actually, just on the end wasn't there. But a strength. Look at these skills from Fraser. I really didn't see that. There's been, honestly, like, there's no eye patch on in this game, but Fraser High have been getting stung for a lot of things in the ruck, and I must say I haven't seen some of it. Like, that was a normal put down to me. What about to you?
The messaging, I guess, there from the referees is just to make sure that you maintain control as we're playing the ball.
Alexander's got a nice left to right on him. It'll be interesting to see. They've been peppering that left-hand attacking side, and they go there again. Yeah, just becoming a little bit predictable, maybe. Good defence to go. You've seen the winger for Fraser High. She had read that play nice and early. Kahiwatane.
She's having a great game so far. We see Fraser High School returning to their strength. E kōkiri nei. Ki te pai weherua. Oi. Engari, kua ki te papa. Me titiro tonu. Me titiro whakamoa. Koea te karanga, a te kaiako. It's all coming apart, a little bit of nerve settling in here.
It's a contrast, right? And it's quite clear. Fraser High have a clear subbing pattern that every single player knows. They're almost doing it without even thinking about it. And they get themselves away from that defensive line really well and give them some good attacking options. Unfortunately, there have been a little bit, a few too many errors. We see now, though, Elkington looks left to right. There's space created. Referee, unfortunately, said forward pass. Whereas we see Paeroa, and we'll get an opportunity to see that here straight away. It doesn't seem like they're on the same page with the subbing pattern. Sort of not sure who's dropping. Unless McCain's out there, there seems to just be lacking a little bit of direction. 3 touches, haven't quite got to the 10-metre line. This is really the set-up drive. Maybe not even going to get to halfway. Now a big set of defence, but 4 Paeroa coming up. But great work from Fraser. Fraser can only hang on to the ball, Harvey.
We can see they've been executing well once they get to this end of the field. So I'm sure if they continue to apply their trade, ka puta nā hua o tā rātou mahi ki tēnā e nei. Ia Fraser hai e rapu tonu ana engari kua pā. Toru miniti e toi ana I te wāhanga tuatahi o tēnei kemu. He nui te wā, he nui hoki te mahi kei moe I te aroarua o nā tima e rua.
We just see McCain there, not only his dedication on defence, but his direction on the yards and then that extra pass, vision. Great head on his shoulders, real athlete. Fortunately, we see a little bit of the tables are turning. Now it's Paeroa making errors in those rucking sets. Fraser now, they're going to be hard to hold out here, Harvey.
Love the way they get that extra pass in. Although we've seen this a little bit, players just rushing to move off the mark, and sometimes that foot is just connecting with the ball. Kua whana, te poro. As we see Paeroa pushing forward here. A little bit of disconnection within Paeroa College. Last touch now, or 5th touch we should say.
Didn't quite finish, but I like the option. Cooper Morrison, he is electric in terms of speed. Probably not too many faster than him on the field. I like this young man too, Cooper Robinson, full of confidence, very skillful. He's only going to be better as the year goes on. Great asset in the team. Hard worker on it and crack up off it. Fraser now just creating numbers down this left-hand side. Looks like a touch and pass, Harley.
Ai, Paeroa te pēhitanga a te kura o Paeroa. Ka kite te whakauauatanga. Hui! I taua kohinga. Hoi, ka haere tonu tēnei kēmu. Aha koa te rutu. Wanganui te whirara.
Much better set so far now. Last touch, need to set things up here. See McCain driving in for Sylvester. Now uses the speed, looking to catch up. Fortunately, didn't go too much. So good to see more schools getting the opportunity to be on TV. I'm sure there's many back in the 07 and in the 862, probably more specifically. Watching this one, being super proud. See their whānau playing as we talked about speed, and we just seen him. Makoni.
In some of the other games we've seen this weekend, we've seen very high scores. This one's a little bit different in contrast, only 1-0 so far. Ko tata pau te wā, I te wāhanga tuatahi, a ko ake nei he wā whakatā. He hāmene.
Oh, no.
Kua karangahia e te kauwawao. Hei whakamutu I tēnei wāhanga tuatahi, kaore e roa, ka tū te kēmu, hoi anō. Ka whakamutu te kapa a Fraser. Ka kanikani kē ia. Nō reira, kua pū te wītara. Kua tū te kēmu, kua tai mai hoki. Te wā weherua, Fraser High School, kotahi, Paeroa College, kore I te wā nei. Nō reira, ka hoki mai koutou a ko ake nei.
Bunnings has the lowest prices for Christmas entertaining.
Lightworks party lights, $65.98. Cherry barbecue pallets, just $34.98.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora touch whānau, welcome to Quick Hit, your short, sharp and touch-relevant warm-up, with the aim of warming up and moving those important body parts before kicking into activity. The Quick Hit warm-up requires minimal space, minimal time, and allows for innovation.
Get ready to entertain this Christmas for less.
Jumbuck Portable Barbecue, only $2.59. Marquee Sling Chair, just $35.90.
Will you find a competitor's lower price on the same stock item will beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Mōre nei te iwi, nei mai hoki mai ki tēnei papahotanga o te whakataitai pāwhitu pōro, whakataitai āmotu mōna kuratuarua o Aotearoa whānui. Ko tēnei te wāhanga hanumi, te whiringa whaiti mōna kimu e rua e titiro nei ko Fraser High School, e ki tēnei a ki te rā tutaha ko Paeroa College. We're going to have a quick summary of how we thought the first half went. Maya, your thoughts?
That was a weird half. Fraser High School, in terms of their yardage base from the defensive line, are supreme. Like it's as pretty and as smooth to watch as I've seen the last 3 days. Unfortunately for them, there's a mistake in the third or the fourth or the fifth. So it might have sounded like I just contradicted myself there. When they're getting it right, they just so know what they're supposed to do. Everyone's on the same page, strong rucking, strong in the roll ball. It might be a forward pass or a bobble, something like that. So they're not getting to, get the fruits of their labour on the attacking end. Paeroa College, on the other hand, through that orange zone and not getting to the end of it. They're not even getting into that green zone because there's just a lack of connection, a lack of, direction by all, everyone knowing what they're up to. So I have no doubt Coach Jason Dick would have passed those comms on, and also the coach from Fraser around being more accurate, as we see again there straight away. These referees aren't missing much, are they, Harvey?
Aye, tika rawa. And as you progress through the tournament, I guess an expectation perhaps even from the Kaiwawal is that those little 1%ers are done correctly and are holding the players to a high standards. Nō reira, ko te karanga a tērā, te whakaro hoki a te Kaiwawal, kia te aki te pōro e te iwi. E nā kura e rua, i nā kura katoa e tākoro nei, i te rā nei, Fraser High School this time at halfway. E haere whakamoa ana, e whakauru hoki nā waiwai hau ki te whira, as we see some of their gun players now looking to set up their attack.
Simon now picks things up, goes down this left-hand side, beats the defender. Good work there from Sylvester though, able to snuff that out. I think that's Sani, the number 8, is it? Yep. Working there with TJ inside him. It's the first real settled attack that they've had. Touch made though, good driving touch there from Connor Young. Great work. Looked likely then.
You're right, this is one of the first options and occasions that Fraser High School's had on their 7-metre line.
How good was that? Happy comes around on the sweep, comes back off the right foot. We see her now here setting things up. Lemawa throws a big left to right, does it get on the outside, forward pass. They look a lot more threatening on the end of the yards they get because they have the Paeroa team backpedaling. I guess on the static play, when the defence is a lot more set. Good defence there from Sky to Theory. Now, how can Paeroa go there again? Just coming in front of the ruck. Great little extra pass right on there. Younger McCain, Sylvester, much better. Again, going to the front of the player rather than getting to the side. Miller McGann, an absolute stalwart legend of Paeroa College touch. Alexander now gets through. Can he link up is the question. He's trying to stay in. Who's with him? No one's free, so he decides to go right to left. Oh! That's what you call patience, isn't it, Harley?
Ai, e nā koutou tōna, engari, ko te pā, ki mua, ko te piro, ki muri, no reira, ka karanga te kaiwawao. There was a penalty in there. It looked like it was for offside, but unfortunately Paeroa couldn't hold on to the ball on this occasion.
Now let's watch this blue machine that we've seen in the first half. Look at all those extra passes, all out in front. Great depth onto the ball. It's actually really enjoyable to watch a team that have practiced something and just know it like the back of their hand, although it's saying that. They're just getting themselves sorted. Strong scoop, can Doak. Great retreat there from Nuth. Ryan Nuth was the toucher. Ryland's mum used to be a touch player. I'm not sure if she still plays now, but she always used to say she'd carve our team up. Didn't quite ever get the chocolates in that, so I'm sure Shannon is either here on the side of the field or watching. Morrison now with his pace, we see it again, looking to draw and pass. Do they have the numbers? Great touch there from the link. Seen her all game. Pretty sure it's the 12 for Fraser High School. Tuko. What a player she is. Be very surprised if we had the bios to see if she's not in a number of the Waikato teams.
Oh, again, just a little error. Losing control during the play the ball there.
If the coach's hair wasn't great for Fraser High before this one, I definitely imagine there's going to be one or two now. Those feet, I think they have minds of their own. Cooper Robinson. Young now onto the field. This is the pod, I think, that can score. Paeroa try. Back to McCain. Looks for that short ball. Oh, great setup and equally good defence. Surprised by that move to have that roll ball there. Didn't quite see who that shutter was from Fraser, but that was a fantastic touch.
I think it was number 11 from Fraser, Luca Vandenberg, and we can see the impact that a touch like that made. Perhaps a rush decision from Paeroa to try and get into that second phase immediately, but as you could see when the defence was set from Fraser High School straight off the line and able to cause the turnover equally here for Paeroa College.
I can say I've never seen that many turnovers in a roll ball, ever. I'm not sure if the light's not so good, but the amount of penalties, and I haven't seen the drop balls, but they've been able to defend those mistakes, have Fraser High School. Doak now back off to Alexander, looks to go long. I think they're starting to find their rhythm a little bit better. Defense is real congested. That wasn't the option, but as long as they can go back to that and then go long this time now, let's see if he does. Look at that Fraser defense, Harvey there. Almost all 6 of their players are on that 30 metres of the field. How wide's the field? 50?
Something like that.
Okay.
Depends on how generous the line marker is.
90 minus 100 equals 12. So now Doak. Nuth though, back to Alexander. Just got his body the wrong way. Fraser though. Tell you what, if I'm Potter, I wouldn't be attacking that right hand side. The Wahine on that side defensively are outstanding. But surely they can understand there's a heap of space open on this left hand side.
Very static play coming out from Paeroa. If they got a little bit of magic in their pockets. Looking to go long, and the pass just drifted forward there.
Great setup, just unfortunately the accuracy on the end wasn't there. But we wasted way too many touches to get to that point also. Fraser though, there she is. Titoko. Headed a Kennedy. Set a lot better second half. Up that extra pass, Hippie. Just getting on the outside of the D. We see them now really getting deep into the line. Nice touch there from Doak. Must have been one of those light ones, Harley.
He got the shirt as what I think I heard from the player. Kua tū te kemu I te wānei, ka timata anoi nai nei te kapa a Fraser.
Well, that means you have to link A if you're scooping.
He pā kei ara tauringa. looking to step left, right, going wide. Bit of a falcon in the mix too.
Pressed with Noose defence. He's able to make the touch. So fit and fast. He gets back onside quickly. He almost is the corner and the mirror. Needing to be accurate here. This is a better set so far. Third touch. Can't. Safe pair of hands. Fourth. I imagine Zeke will probably be looking to drive. No touch made. Well done by Robinson. Now he looks out to this left-hand side. Yeah. Just unfortunately, sort of like when you see that chocolate in front of you, you're told not to eat it yet.
Ai, are tonu nei a Paeroa College taratau Pirotua tahi kei tua o tā wauau I te wā nei, engari mahia tonutia. Ko tahi te piro anake I tēnei kemu. Very different for a mixed game.
Yeah, very much so, isn't it? You're expecting it to be 9-7 by now.
That's true.
If they condense the field from 20 metres, I think we'd have a heap of tries. Just getting through, it's like there's some force field in the middle of this field that doesn't want the ball to go too far.
We certainly can't blame the environment's perfect weather here. A little bit cloudy here. He rangi ka puapua ki Rotorua. To me, beautiful weather. Not too hot, not too cold. He hamene, kua pā te kaiara I te pōro. Bit of a gimme in terms of the opportunity now that Fraser High School have.
Vandenberg, Cookie here. Does they get outside? No, they don't. Vandenberg and Elkington, they're going to be hard to hold out here when you've got the threats of Tuko on this left-hand side. Mudu Cooper, do they come to him? No, they don't. Looks like the defender was running off as if he had missed the touch. Nice touch there from Ezekiel. Big right to left. Great defence from the Theory. Gun and Theory working really well on the side.
Both teams working really hard. We certainly can credit them for their effort.
Obviously a planned play. We've seen the ball bobble there in the first half. That was a border ground. They've definitely had the rub of the green in this game at Paeroa College. But I'm sure there's been a number of games this weekend and it's felt the other way around. McCain, though, I like this leadership. He'll get it back, maybe going the short side, looking to link up with McCallum. What can Miles do? Surprised to see Phoenix being the driver in that instance.
Who's scooping, going that way, stepping back and throwing to me.
Those extra passes for Fraser High certainly coming in handy when it comes to getting up the field.
And it has to be something that's practiced, doesn't it? You have to have the confidence to throw it, but two, have the understanding of where to throw it. Been impressive, Fraser. Simon, TJ Simon, can he set things up? No, he can't. Good defence again, McGann. We often talk about wingers having to play whole games. Well, McGann tends to play a whole game from the link spot. Massive heart.
He wā tonu kei taratau ringa e rapu tonu nei I te pai piro I taratau piro tuatahi kua whana te pōro. A foot just hit the ground and the ball at the same time there. Paeroa College will advance the ball forward to the mark. Pato ana te pōro, te mata anō ai.
Yeah, smart play there from Phoenix. You can see him putting that in the right spot now. Alexander and Muth. Let's get a quick heel step back. Try to go the short ball, see what's on. Again, this is fine if he's going to get that Fraser defence to just condense. Maybe take them across to this right side again. Looking for that big right to left option. Does he throw it again? This time is it forward? Yes, it is forward again. Good defence again by the number one though. Michaela. Kahin Light Leaf, the number 1 for Fraser.
Still time for more tries. Aha kua he iti noa nā piro I tēnei kēmu. Rima te karanga. Kua tau te poro ki te papa.
Yeah, interesting time of the game, isn't it? We've only had 1 touchdown. It was scored pretty early on in the first half. This is a final. I imagine both sub-boxes are starting to get a little bit tense. Paeroa, they want to draw this one up, potentially take it into a drop-off. Fraser, are they defending this 1 touchdown lead, Harley, or are they getting that next one, which will be the final nail in the coffin, forward pass off the ruck. You can see referee running through.
Kua tata pau te wā, ko tahi miniti ana ke e toi ana.
This set decides the game. Fraser can get across the line. There won't be enough time. Paeroa can hold them out. They might give themselves about 20 seconds, but they're going to need to get up there. Oh, they've been throwing a massive early Christmas. McCain needs to be out there. Can't waste too many touches getting them on. Still see the boys remaining. They'll get through this whole set. What can Ezekiel do now? Looks to go on the outside. I like that from Ezekiel. Make himself more of a threat. Talented athlete too. Rugby player, basketball player.
Sky, you have to be tighter, Sky.
Kaore e roa, ka mutu tēnei kēmu. Let's see what they can produce here. Last gasp, Espit, hoi anō. They go back to the same play.
There's the game.
Nā reira. Koinei te mutunga. Koinei te tau o te kēmu. I Wanganui nā kapa e rua. Fraser High School ko tahi. Paeroa College kore te wā whakamutu. Mihi atu ki nā kura e rua. Kua mutu. Tā rātou mahi ina nei I tēnei wiki hoki. Kaori a maua mahi I mutu. Ka hoki mai anō ākua nei mō te wāhanga tāne e whai ake nei. Nō reira, kia koutou e mātakitaki mai nā tēnā rawa te koutou.